What's up guys, Cardfight Vanguard here, and today I'll be doing an all-new deck profile on my friend's Weiye's updated Link Joker Messiah deck, requested by you guys. And of course it includes the very delicious Spaghetti Messiah. So Spaghetti Messiah is very good because it is AoE locked, so basically everyone is affected by his ability, both your opponents and you. Because basically it's what? What's the effect?
What it does is a GB2 effect. You turn itself face up. If you have a Messiah heart, you may pay the cost of counter blast 1. If you do, lock all players' rear guards on the field, then unlock all the other cards that are not affected by this unit. So for all the rear guards is a AoE lock. That's a good thing.
Yeah, true. Because Messiah is able to lock itself, so that you will be able to unlock yourself, so that your opponent get locked.
There's a lot of lock. We cannot say that
expected of Weiye lock.
We cannot say that in words. You can only say that in action. That's all.
Alright, so this deck is very good because it is able to control your opponent while gaining hand size with Alter Ego Messiah skill. So this deck is really with the meta being very rushed right now with Paladins, this deck is actually very good to control the meta. So this deck is fantastic, even though it's actually quite hard to get because this is actually very expensive, especially this secret generation rare. Secret rare. Very beautiful.
Okay, stop showing them before they get jealous.
Jealous. Salty.
No, jealous.
The only salty player is Cardfight.
No, still got Jasper.
They don't say it.
Oh, why not? His Genesis okay what?
Okay, next is now we're gonna go through the great trees first, and of course I'll be asking Weiye why he makes certain card choices. Alright, first is 4 copies of Alter Ego Messiah. So Alter Ego Messiah is skill is GB2. At the end, whenever a card is unlocked, you may Soul Blast 1. If you do, you can draw 1 card. So this is actually somehow similar to Chaos Breaker Dragon, which allows you to during unlock draw 1 card, except it doesn't retire. His original strike skill is whenever you perform strike, so you strike, you may counter blast 1 and lock 1 of your own units. If you do, you should select one of your opponent's units and they get locked, and it gains a 5k, and the Vanguard gains a 5k power. So it's great because you'll be gaining a lot of crit with this deck with Embassy Messiah skill. So gaining an extra 5k if your opponent doesn't have perfect guard is actually very devastating. So definitely this is the main right target, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Obviously you want to write this, so because this is a Messiah name, so you can trigger a lot of stuff. Next is the 4 copies of this great tree.
Wrong person.
Wait, mix up.
No.
Here.
Don't worry, she's hiding.
Alright, so what's the effect of this card?
GB1 effect, Vanguard or rear guard effect. When this unit attacks hits a Vanguard, you may select one other unit and lock it. If you do, choose one opponent rear guard and lock it.
So it's actually quite interesting to note that if you are able to pull off his skill, so another rear guard. This one, right? When attacks, you can lock it, right? Then after that, you Alter Ego Messiah
and relock again. There's a lot of combos, but most of the time it's just to hit with a break 1 booster to go for 10k guard.
Yes.
Then if you still got the little girl to soul charge, right? You hit for magic number with this one.
Oh. Okay.
Then you make it a 15k guard.
That's true.
And see whether you want to guard or not, or you want to lock again.
Alright, the reason he actually made changes to this card. Before that, it was the card where if you enter the rear guard circle, you may lock one of your units and lock opponents, right?
Yeah.
Why do you change into the one that attack hits?
One is because sometimes you don't have when you need to battle, right? You need to have multiple attacks for Messiah there, especially using Excelix Messiah. So when you lock your finish your rear guard again, then you hope that you can have an Awakening Messiah to restand your Great Tree again and force your opponent to.
What I think is it was
last time it was no, that one was last time it was this one, then with this one. Yeah. This one is to give your opponent.
What I'm explaining is when you strike with this.
Yes.
Let's say this attacks, and when you hit, right, you can lock another unit that maybe has attacked before.
Yes.
Then after that, attack, unlock.
Unlock.
Sorry, Awakening. Then Awakening will restand this
again.
So this is one of the combos you can pull off with her. Very interesting card. So your opponent definitely want to guard her, which is great pressure in this deck. So this deck is full of pressure. It's a pressure deck, right?
Yes.
Because you
pressure
get crits,
control.
Crits and
natural crit. What? Messiah is a natural crit.
Yeah. So let's go on Great Tools.
Yeah.
Great Tools is for Arrestor Messiah. It's very interesting because this card, when this card enters, it's a 1% skill. No, it's just a one-time skill. When this card enters the rear guard circle and you control a Messiah that's grade 3 and above, this unit gets a 2k power and a skill. When
at the end of battle that this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost of lock itself. If you do, choose one unit in the back row in either player's field and lock it.
I see.
You can either lock your own unit or you can lock your opponent's rearguard unit if they feel that you have a need to lah.
Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes your opponent may not want to call rearguard so that they're afraid of lock. So you want to get the crit from unlocking 3 of your own units, so you can actually just purposely lock your own units so that you can unlock them.
Then you unlock again by Messiah, then you can have free attack later on for one column.
This deck is really a skillful deck because it actually is not everyone can play this deck because it does
Need
quite
to
complicated.
think.
Yeah, I need to think a lot.
Thing. Don't come.
4 Lady Battlers.
Yay!
Lady Battler skill is activate.
Let's say this one ah.
Yep.
Choose one other unit, lock, it gain 4k until the end of turn.
Yep, that's right.
So then later on when you use Majesty Messiah to unlock, right? This one open, then stand again, then you gain 2k power and free attack.
16k after that.
9 plus 6 is 15.
Yeah,
4 plus 2.
oh, okay.
Yeah lah, unless you saying Asterix, yeah lah.
Rest in peace, Mets.
Okay, I'll
so
play 4 of it lah.
next
And this
is-
one is Awakening Messiah, the restander of the Link Jokers. What it does is that when this unit is unlocked under choose one opponent your own rear guard, then you stand it, and until the end of turn you gain 2k power, which is good for Lady Battler since you need a target to lock.
Yeah.
And this good because you can make your Lady Battler attack twice during your turn.
Yeah, that's amazing. This deck actually is able to resend rearguards, but in a way it's abusing the lock to resend. So it actually gives a lot of surprise to your opponents. So next is 4 G Perfect Guards. The reason why is because obviously Link Joker haven't get their new G series Perfect Guard 1, and it allows you to counter charge. This deck have no problem with counter charge actually.
Yes and no lah.
Yes, no, because we have
Because you may not know that how much counter blast you need to use one turn lah. But for this deck, most of the cards that I use for counter blast is under the Messiah main lah, which is the great
The
Vanguard skill lah. So I try to make it a point that say that if my opponent ever want to hit me with damage with no open damage, right, I'll provide myself with uncounter charge.
Oh, that's true. Alright, next is 4 copies of Destiny Dealer. Destiny Dealer is the searcher for
The Alter Ego.
Messiah. So because you want to ride Alter Ego Messiah, otherwise you will fail the combo. So you got to play 4 copies of it since it's a strike deck as well. So very important to ride this.
It's good to call it out early game lah, just to if your hand don't have Alter Ego lah,
Yeah, correct.
or you want to be brave then you try the girl lah. Nope.
No, don't try to go, it's bad.
Why?
Bad advice. Next is 3 copies of Chameleon.
The Chameleon.
So Chameleon has a resist skill, very interesting, and he has a skill is whenever he's being unlocked, you may
Counter
contract
charge
1.
That's it.
Yep. So you can unlock yourself and you can contract 1. So basically it's a free cost.
Free cost but sometimes you may not get to draw it.
Yep.
Yep.
Next is 3 copies of
Sacrifice Messiah. Okay, this one I'll explain it to you.
Yep.
What it does is that GB1, when there's a lock other card that other than this card is being locked, right, you may pay the cost of locking this card up. If you do, right, choose one other unit, you gain 3k and you can counter charge 1. So it's a very good combo with Alter Ego Messiah with Chameleon, because that during your turn you can strike if you G4, you can lock your Chameleon, then at the same time you can also counter charge using lock itself also.
Yeah,
You
so
could have 2 lock cards already stand by for your attack.
Yeah, more food for his crit.
Yes,
So
and some more is that since you already counter charge 1 time, right, you already nullify for the Alter Ego's one. Then when you attack again, right, it's a free counter charge for Chameleon using Amnesty Messiah as
This why this
well.
deck is there are many ways to contract this deck. It's just up to your creativity. Right.
Or whether you can draw the key cards
Yeah, true.
or the heart of the cards.
Now let us go into triggers. 4 copies of Blink Messiah. Blink Messiah is very important in this deck.
Huh.
It is because Alter Ego Messiah, its skill is whenever a unit with Messiah Vanguard attacks, you can put this guy into your soul and the Vanguard gains 5k power and you can draw 1 card. This is very important for the deck is because Alter Ego Messiah requires you to have soul because of soul blast to draw. So the more cards you have in your soul, the more cards you can draw, which is very very good in this deck.
Yep.
So don't hesitate to put it in your soul to gain a plus 5k and 1 draw because it is most likely gonna plus you even more in the game.
5,000 and why not?
So most likely you just I see you most of the time you just call it attack then you just put soul.
Go
next
in
turn,
so and draw.
go draw more cards.
Draw
Right?
1 card lah. But try not to use it too much
Deck out, right?
Yes.
This deck has so much draw power that you actually deck out. So that's the strength of the deck as well. Strength and
You need to control. Control is the key.
2 crits. So this is a 6 crit deck. This deck actually needs to play a lot of crits because
Natural crit of Messiah.
yeah, if you actually check a crit outside of his crit, you'll be definitely doing around 3 damage 3 damage per.
If they want to lah.
Yeah. Some opponents actually don't no guard at 3 damage. So if you check like 1 crit, you win the game. Very important.
Pressure deck.
Next is 4 copies of Margot first.
Springbird. No, the little girl.
Margot.
Margot.
So her skill is activate, put it into soul, and choose one you get a 3k. Fix magic numbers. Go
Like
to soul.
this one. Yep, 21k.
Is it?
One column, your chameleon and this 18 plus 3.
Yep. Magic numbers.
And some more help your Messiah
Correct.
charge up.
The Messiah requires soul as well. So.
Anything that's soul lah. So
Next is 2 hummingbirds. Lol.
hummingbirds. Okay.
Why never use the star leader one? G format.
Too many lah. Just grab the nearest one ah.
Grab the near. Grab your birds.
Why so bad?
Yeah. 4
Okay.
copies of this.
Healer.
The heal is very nice.
You can try the Ning Joker heal if you want.
Yeah.
Maybe this
you
one?
mean star leader heal?
Yeah.
I have 1 foil on you. No? I
Okay.
can give you.
Okay, if I get this one
Yeah. Cool. Then you
get
get
this
2
one, then I show it to everybody and everyone scream.
You can open. So
Okay.
4 heals because this deck plays G Guardians.
One more.
And finally 1 starter. The starter is whenever this card is being unlocked, you may put it in soul and search your card for 1 Messiah card and add it to your hand. Messiah grade 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Messiah grade 3.
Oh, your alter ego ah.
Yeah, the starter Vanguard. So
Yeah.
sometimes even if you ride her, you quickly get this into soul, get a Messiah so that you can ride the Messiah.
Yeah.
At least still get an additional soul.
That's
so
right.
Pretty cool. Next we go on G zones.
Fight.
Now
Okay.
the card that stops everyone from building Messiahs, even though it's such an ultimate clan.
When I
it's
go
really
there,
good.
it's so expensive.
Yeah. So, 4 copies of Amnesty Messiah. Oh my god, 1 copy is like what, 80 USD for English.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
this
Crazy
is right.
prices. So yeah, bask in its beauty. So its skill is
When-
Vanguard skill. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, you may count +1. If you do,
Choose
unlock.
any number of locked units and you may unlock them. If you do right, this unit gains 3k for each
Lock.
unlock units by this way. If the number of unlocked unit is 3 or more, it gains 1 crit. So in this deck, you must try to fulfill 3 or more locked units in your turn so that you can benefit master this Messiah's crit.
Yeah, that's true. Because your opponent has a perfect card, is in for a bad time.
No, why is Cosmic Hero?
Oh, it's telling you to build Cosmic Heroes.
Step.
So Cosmic, we're building Cosmic Hero incoming. So prepare that for power.
I got no L'Oreal though.
I can. Yeah, shit, I sold already.
That's so way too.
Yeah.
L'Oreal.
Alright, so 4 copies of Amnesty Messiah because it is the main engine of the deck. It's very good against other Chaos Breaker Dragons deck as well.
It's a natural enemy.
Yeah, it's the natural enemy.
Nah,
It's
you
very
lock
weird.
me some more. I'll unlock
It's
myself.
like dragon Pokemon. Dragon is weak against dragon. Yep. Next is 3 copies of Excelix Messiah.
Okay,
Very powerful. But it's very long. We explained it.
no. Actually, it's the way is like first strike, second strike, and other strike.
Yep.
Actually, Messiah skill is that gonna blast one, turn one out Master Messiah face from face down to face up. What it does when this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost of paying 1, and you have a Master Messiah already in the G zone face up, right? You can pay the cost. If you do right, same thing choose any number of lock units and unlock them in the field, but it gains it does not gain the power to itself. It gains the power of 3k to all your rear guards that is being unlocked by this effect, and your opponent's lock unit that is being unlocked by Excelix, right? They'll be retired also.
Yes.
And again, as long as number of unlocked units 3 or more, right? You also gain 1 more crit. Natural crit
Very
again.
good. So natural crit. This deck is full of natural crits.
This is good because in the late game, right, your rear guards tend to have you locked by itself by Arrestor or even the late by Nigger lah. So you use Excelix to unlock all your cards in your field and gain B-standards attack you or even gain 2 more attacks from your rear guard. Then gain 3k for 1 column.
Because remember, all unlocked cards are unlocked as stand. So very powerful card. Definitely another enemy of Link Jokers.
Yes.
Next is 2 Spaghetti. So delicious. So what does Spaghetti does?
The AoE effect.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a GB2 effect. Is that when this unit enters to the Vanguard circle, you have a Messiah heart, you may counter +1, turn itself face up. If you do right, all players rear guard will be locked by this effect. Then unlock all other lock units that's not under this effect.
Oh.
So that's why you can combo with Alter Ego Messiah lah. So let's say you strike first.
Yep.
So let's say you don't want your front row to get locked, right? Because you want an AoE lock, right?
Correct.
You use Alter Ego, lock the front row, gain 5k lah.
Yep.
Use Spaghetti, turn yourself face up. All other rear guards that's open, unlock, right? Will block. Then this one reverse row. Like that.
Nice.
Or another case, right? If you feel it's so bad that you got no rear guards, right? Hey, say hi to Spaghetti.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of times
Yeah,
that
you could actually just like
just AoE them lah.
anti-resist.
Anti-resist.
Is it anti-resist?
Yes, it's an old players what.
Oh, that's
It's
nice.
a tempersboat.com.
Yeah, because it doesn't target, so it actually counters the resist. Very good card.
Yes.
Very cheap. It's only one count blast, right?
One counter plus
Freaking
GB2.
amazing. Yep, cheap card.
Cheap card. That's why it's cheap.
Next is 2 copies of Coco Punch. Big Punch
Yes.
Dragon.
You still need to have a 1 column lock.
Yeah, super control.
Super control.
Yep.
Why does this that counter blast 1 turn yourself face up? If you have when you can turn when you this turn is you have 2 or more G units in the G zone face up G unit, right? You can just select one column and lock it.
And Omega Lock.
Omega lock. Yeah.
So it's very good because it allows you to next turn you do not have to focus on them because they are already a lock. So you can lock another unit next turn.
Yes.
So basically it gives you a very hard lock. Very strong.
Good control is important.
Next one Fabrice.
Yes.
Because, this deck actually is quite scared of rush and grade 2 locks. So Fabrice actually screw all the grade 2 locks. Very good. I love Fabrice because personally I hate grade lock as well.
Yes.
One Blizzard. Why?
Just act as a finisher lah. If you feel like but actually most of the time, if your opponent can survive at least 4 Messiah attacks, right? You can clap for it already.
Yeah, because you run out of Kanzen already, right?
Then you use Blizzard to finish him
Yeah,
off.
I got killed by this before.
That's how much. That's at least 10 G units face up, right?
And this deck is very controlled, so it's very easy to use up all your G units.
Yes.
You use it up before everything, right? Can't you fight against me? Nope.
Able to use finish but not able to go here But in case if ever go to very end game mode then you try this one to kill your opponent.
True. Very strong card.
G Guardian.
Definitely become stronger because of the 16G unit.
That's why But it's
Next.
just as a back card
G Guardians you only play 3. Why?
Yeah. That you will never get 4 unless I play Legion.
That's true. Okay, one thing, the reason why you play 3 only, because this deck is very controlled, so high chance your opponent's rear guard is gonna get locked, so not too many attacks, so you
also need to protect yourself to set up for your next turn.
see.
Okay, what it does, this is a G Guardian for Link Joker. What it does is that when this unit enter to the G Guardian circle, right, you may pay the cost of choose one of your own back row unit and lock it.
Yep.
Then you gain 5k shield until the end of the battle. So it's good because you can set up for your MST 1 more free. Don't have to worry about 1 more you need to lock for your next turn.
Yep.
For your MST and your Selix. That's a very good card for 20k shield.
Why is it a Star Vader?
Why is a Star Vader?
Why is it not Messiah?
Well, I don't know. You ask Bushiroad. Okay.
One copy of Screw.
Screw effect is that when this unit enter the G zone, right? G Guardian, right? If you have one face up card in your G zone, right? You may pay the cost of discard one card from your hand. If you do right, again 10k shield until the end of the battle. It's good that sometimes because you already focus on your opponent Vanguard attack, right? So you might as well use it to guide your opponent's Vanguard attack for that turn only.
Because it's a higher shield value compared to most of the G Guardians.
Yes, correct. And during the course of the game, right, you only face Vanguard attack from opponent.
That's true.
Unless you're facing Aqua Force. Yep.
Why? Aqua Force can lock.
Back row can attack what?
Oh, that's true. 5k only.
Yeah lah, but it's most likely you need to face you need to endure one big attack from your Vanguard.
Yeah.
Then you can benefit from your Soul Blast later, draw one when they at the end of turn. So it's important to tag in one card.
Correct. I also use this in my Go Paladins.
Yes.
It's very good.
You got your new card coming soon. Stop.
Slimy.
Slimy G.
Yes.
Slimy Guardian.
got a cross right. My favorite cat has got right. So yes, I hope you guys enjoy. My friends Weiye has updated deck profile of his Chaos Messiah,
Not Chaos.
Link Joker Messiah deck. So if you enjoy deck profiles like these, be sure to add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel for more deck profiles. Peace out and love you guys. Raw.